All right, it's March 11th, and that means it's, well, 3/11 for some of you music fans out there, depending on your taste. But also, it's usually that time you have spring training, and you get to watch baseball, and you get to pay for overpriced beers, and all that kind of stuff in somewhat decent weather. But there's been a lockout. But good news, the millionaires and billionaires have come to a labor agreement, so at least for those of us that want to watch the ball game here, we do got some baseball coming back, so we get to watch the Diamondbacks probably not do well, but for everyone else, it's good times, good exciting times out there, as baseball will be back, so there you go. And they're changing a couple of rules, like there's no DH, which, man, traditionalists of baseball, man. Ugh. But it's good for the pitchers, right? Yeah. Anyways, you're here for the music talk, and I've got some shows. Boy, do I got some shows. The week is definitely getting busy for you, not just as daylight savings for other states, and for, St. Patrick's Day, maybe. But just because it just seems there's a lot of stuff starting to come through. Things are getting better. So that's good news. And yeah, let's safely go. Yes, welcome to another episode of Every Show Joe Says Safely Go, where I still, even as things are getting better, recommend masking up. It's still an extra barrier that slows down some of the spread, and that's good, as does the vaccine. So get vaccinated if you aren't already, helps your immune system fight that kind of stuff. And yeah, also just have less symptoms if you do end up catching it. It is still out there, as I had to remove a show from this actual list because the band members caught COVID. So it's still circulating, but it's at least looking like it's in lower circulation now, so there's good news. And also, yeah, as you're going to see on this list, people are starting to perform and tour again, and things seem to be coming up back, so that's good news. Of course, if you're watching this on YouTube, please be sure to like, subscribe, because first off, you get notification when this content goes live, so that's really cool, right? And as those numbers go up, supposedly one day YouTube will give me ad revenue. And once had it back, like, forever for me to go off on some tangent. But, yeah, those aren't there anymore. You have to be up to a certain subscriber count. So, you can always help me out that way. Of course, also, wherever you're watching, be sure to give it a like. But I don't get that, so you can always go to patreon.com/everyshowjoe. And that helps me out, too. Because first on, that covers gas money, which, crazy enough, is a thing right now. Yes, and no, the fucking president doesn't control that shit, so fuck off with that bullshit. It is controlled by certain corporations and all that. Anyways, but definitely can use the help there as that goes up. And, also helps with the ticket costs for the shows I go out and check out. Like, oh my god, I can't wait for Pup in, a month? It's almost a month to watch Pup, which, if you haven't seen Pup, you gotta go check out Pup. So, there's a ringing endorsement. But yeah, patreon.com/everyshowjoe. You can help me out there with anything, even $1 a month, $5 a month. That's like buying me a gallon of gas or a beer at a middle-sized bar. Boy, that joke just keeps going with the gas prices, huh? But yeah, so there's that. Of course, you can also go to everyshowjoe.com. First off, check out my M3f Fest Coverage. 2 days, broken into 2 articles, bunch of pictures, over 150 pictures. Little write-up of some of my favorite discoveries out there, like freaking Bryce Vine was fucking awesome. Let's see, Leon Bridges, Goth Babe, man. Anyways, go check that out. Go see what I got to say about it. And go check out the pictures. Really cool. Plus, yes, I will be getting the SkaterCon stuff up. The pictures have been waiting for me to put some words to it. The words have started coming on to digital paper. So, potentially, if you're watching this on Friday, tomorrow, Saturday, should see that over on everyshowjoe.com. But also, in that little menu bar, you might see a store link. That's really cool, right? But you can also grab an Every Show Joe shirt. That helps me out by, well, you're wearing it around, promotes and helps and shows you support. But yeah, also get a little bit of money from it. That helps me out too. So, and that's another way you can support. Plus, yes, as I catch up on the photos, and even though I am starting to go out a little more, twitch.tv/everyshowjoe. You can see me playing video games, hang out, chat, ask questions, whatever. Hopefully, yeah, want to. But yeah, give me a follow over there and see when I go live and that kind of stuff. So there's all the housekeeping, of course. And then, yeah, as always, every fucking week, fuck racism, fuck homophobia, fuck sexism, fuck all that fucking bullshit. It shouldn't fucking be happening. It shouldn't exist. We should be doing better and on a level playing field, which it still fucking isn't. There are still institutions in place that fucking were built for this bullshit. So yeah, we are still working on that. And ways to get involved are like Black Lives Matter. Not just saying it, because also the organization, you can go to blmphxmetro.org and see how they're being proactive and organizing and get involved. Also, poderainaction.org, they're a really good organization for that kind of stuff. And also, all these take donations. There's also stopaapihate.org. That one is for Pacific Islander, Asian American, like, pretty much, we're a mess, but we can make this better, and there are ways to get involved. FirstNation.org for Indigenous. There's also been thrown out there. It's, let's see, TransgenderLawCenter.org, which are fighting for employment laws that don't fucking depend or matter on what sexuality you identify as or don't identify as, or any of that. Sexual preference shouldn't fucking matter. Any of that, but we have still bullshit like Texas, so... and Greg Abbott, so fuck Greg Abbott. But yeah, those are some ways to get involved and support and donate and help things. Plus, of course, fucking support Ukraine. You can, UNICEFUSA.org is one I've been throwing out there as a way to go donate and, support them in that bullshit that Putin it's fucking bullshit. Shouldn't be trying to take over. And yeah. Of course, ways to also get involved in stuff, because this is a music show, and you want to know how to support your favorite musicians and artists and all that kind of stuff. Simplest, easiest way, just go buy the merch, go buy the CDs, go buy the shirts, go buy, if they have shorts, go buy the shorts. Vinyl, some have cassettes now, all that kind of stuff. Go check that out, go give them money, and that goes most all directly to them. So that's the simplest, easiest way. Also, go to NEVASSOC.org. That's the National Independent Venue Association's website. They have the National Independent Venue Foundation there that you can go donate to, and that's where they are still donating and supporting venues and that might need it, and also funding like lobbying and all that kind of stuff to stand up for our independent venues across the country. So you can go there and support. Of course, then there's also the food block, I always like to say. And yeah, we start out with what you would start out in the morning, right? You want to get that caffeine fix. You want to get your coffee on. Well, the Reap and Soul Coffee Bar at the Rebel Lounge. You go out there in the morning and get that on. How about that? Your favorite music venue, or one of them. You can go get caffeine and get ready for your workday, if that's your workday, or just a day in general if you needed to get moving. Of course, also we got Crescent Ballroom, which I expanded hours. I have updated, so we're going to get this. But yeah, they are now got the kitchen open Wednesday through Sunday, so most of the week. Always at 4 p.m. And then Wednesdays, Thursdays, it's until midnight. Until Friday, Saturday, it's till 2 a.m. And on Sundays, it's till 11 p.m. So you can get delivery, takeout, dine in, all that kind of stuff. Awesome stuff. Always pushing that carne asada burrito. Also, really good tacos. And, oh, man. I want to say green sauce, if you're asking. The green sauce. Yes, we're gonna stick with that. It's all really good. But also, speaking of really good tacos, you can go to Yucca Tap Room. They got tacos, they got bows, they got really cool tater tots in like 3 different forms that you can get. So some really good ways to support there and take out or dine in. Also, you can bring a growler or buy a growler and take some of that cool craft alcohol they have on their West bar there. You can bring it home with you, and then you don't even have to pay for the Uber. You can get drunk and just pass out. Simple, right? But yeah, those are some awesome ways to go support. Of course, there's also the Crew Nation Global Relief Fund that I've been throwing out there that still seems to be floating around, taking donations for the crews behind the scenes who are needing it, as things, like I said, are getting better. But as jobs were kind of out there until even recently, they can use the support, so you can go over there. Of course, you're here for shows and some streams and all that kind of stuff. And boy, do I got stuff to tell you about. All times are Arizona times, which are Mountain Standard Time until Sunday. How about that? Then everyone else adjusts their clock but us. And then the times get all weird. And I think I've done the math right, so we'll find out. But yeah, let's start with tonight, the 11th, Friday. We got the freaking Aqua Dolls in town with Sitting on Stacy and Hoity Toity over at the Valley Bar. Proof of Vax negative test required for these shows. 7 p.m. start there. Playboy Man Baby with Root Beer Richie and the Revel. Anyways, that's a rad name. I'm just going to keep doing alliteration here. But it's a really good name. And they're playing at the Tempe History Museum, a free show starting at 7 p.m. You can get out there and get some free Playboy Man Baby on. But really cool stuff. We also got new guinea pigs on the block with the Echo Bombs. The Emperor Asshole over Yucca Tap Room. Proof of accident test required for shows there. They're showing a 9 p.m. start. We got Don't Panic with Center Shift. Sevilla, Damn the Weather. Antenna at the End, and yeah, over at the Rebel Lounge, proof of vaccine test still required over there. 7:30 start for that one, so a little earlier. We got the Black Hole at the 1227 Tap Room starting at 7. Got Stoner with Wizard, Surf Through Death, and Grail at Pub Rock Live, 7 p.m. start. We also got Nice with Closet Goth, Logan Green over at the Groundworks down in Tucson. Proof of vaccine test required for shows down there, 7 p.m. start. And yeah, as always, you can tune in on Friday nights if you're hanging out at home and you want your music fix on. And he takes He takes requests. There you go. He might take recommendations too. Though. Scott Klopfenstein, once of Real Big Fish, but of the Littlest Man Band and of his own stuff. It's really cool. Go check out his stuff. So he'll perform that kind of stuff. And yeah, it's a really fun, positive environment him and G Scott put together. So twitch.tv/Scott Klopfenstein, 10 p.m. for the last time. I think so. And then it's going to go earlier for us here in Arizona. Then we roll into Saturday, and we got American Standards. They're back with another show, playing with a continent named Coma, Foreign Bodies, and Young Misery at the Rebel Lounge. This one, of course, Proof of Vax, Nug Test, 8 p.m. start. Makes perfect sense. They're playing a show. How about that? And I think it's Shane Pogue's birthday, so go wish him a happy birthday. Or, if not, act like it. But yeah, they're playing with -32 First Front TOB. And Aaron Mitchell there over at the Yucca Tap. Proof of vaccine test required for shows there. Also, good news, we got shows back at Timeout Lounge, and it's for Laura, the owner of Timeout Lounge. It's her birthday, so go wish her a happy birthday. And for it, they got Mississippi Nova, Noonday Devils, and Wormfur. That is a fucking killer bill right there. Just saying. And since now they're back, you can do one of my favorite things, is you can just go right across the street, go back and forth between Yucca and Timeout Lounge if you're going over there. Just a suggestion. But yeah, there you go. 8 p.m. start for that one. We got Leguas, Largus. There we go. Just say it really fast and you'll get right, I hope. Doms, the Shut Ups, Egg Drop Soup, and Sunny Slope Bullets at the Palo Verde Lounge. 8 p.m. start. Billy Guns Band with Katie May and the Lubrication over at the Dirty Drummer, 8 p.m. start. We've got No Lungs with Commoner, the Sinks over at the Groundworks down in Tucson. Proof of vaccine tests required for those shows there. Oh yeah, this is a busy north and south. I've got more shows to tell you about here. We're going to go north, though. We're going to go to Yucca North. We got Fairy Bones, we got Winter Haven, and we got Vacant Skies. They're playing over at the Yucca North. So what fucking coolness, especially as it's going to be 79 tomorrow. So you can go up to Flagstaff and get a little reprieve, get some of the cooler weather again. Proof of vaccine test required for shows up there. 7:30 is what listed. We'll see. Go check that out. Also, up there's going to be another fucking rad band. We got the X-Bats. They're going to be playing at the Monty V up there. 9:30 starts what's listed. So really cool. And yeah, back south. We're going to go back south one more time. A little more south and a little more, east. We got Ring Finger No Pinky, the Zombie Zone, and Steve Moramarco over at the Hitching Post down in Bisbee. So if you're looking for a fun road trip and some fun music down in Bisbee, you got 8 p.m. start for that one to get down there and make it. Plus, we got Kepi Gooley always doing the Kepi Show on his Facebook, so go check that out. And throughout the week, usually, and it still is for one more week, 10 a.m., you can go tune in there. And yeah, it's got a Patreon, go support that kind of stuff. Another just really positive, awesome musician you can go watch play. Sunday rolls around. We got Dave Haas in town. Dave Haas and the Mermaids are here with Will Hogue at the Rhythm Room. This one an 8 p.m. start. Also, Punk Rock Flea Swap. There we go. I'm going to call it Swap Meet. Anyways. Punk Rock Flea Swap, or the Yucca Tap Room from noon to 5 p.m. So you can go check that out. Go check out some awesome punk vendors and punk things, and yeah, it's a really cool environment. And then, yeah, we got streams. We got Bite Me Bambi's music show, usually over on their twitch.tv/Bite Me Bambi, 4 p.m. Scott Klopfenstein on his Twitch at 2 p.m. These times I did do the math on, because daylight savings and all. And, yeah, let's see. Rolling into Monday, though, we got Scott Klopfenstein. It's the only thing, nothing in person, but he's usually streaming 9 p.m. now that daylight savings is happening for us here in Arizona. So, really cool. And rolling into Tuesday, we got Flogging Molly, just shy of doing St. Patrick's Day, but still, they're here, they're in town. It's with Russ Kaja? Sorry about that. If I mispronounced that, Russ Kaja, I think. And the Vandaliers over at the Marquee Theater, and 6 p.m. starts on an early one. We got MSSV with Fat Grey Cat and the Gnomes at the Rhythm Room, 8 p.m. Pixies with Clockworks at the Rialto Theater down in Tucson. Proof of accident test required for those, and Masks still required down there, 8 p.m. for that show. We got Bridge City Sinners and the Goddamn Gallows with Vic Ruggiero, might know of the Slackers, playing with Lauren Napier at the Yucca North up in Flagstaff. Proof of accident test required for that one, 7 p.m. start. Tuesday brings normal Scott Klopfenstein stream to 10, ooh, I almost said it. I did it. 9 p.m. after daylight savings adjust for everyone. And then, Bite Me Bambi, see you next Tuesday, which they're usually their talk show about, talking about whatever. And they do like a drink of the show, so go check out their social media. Make the drink and have it, drink it while you're watching them talk. 8:30 p.m. start for that one over on their Twitch. Wednesday, man, we got some good stuff. And now, you could go see him twice if you want to go north and back. But I got Bridge City Sinners down here with Goddamn Gallows, Vic, and Lauren Napier at the Nile. Proof vaccine test required. This one, an early one, too. Keep that in mind. 6 p.m. start, or at least showed 6 p.m. on the site, so might be doors. But still, regardless, it's early, so plan ahead. We also got K-Flay in town with Kid Sister, somehow with not our local Upsall on it. That's weird, right? You'd think Upsall would be on her hometown. Anyways. Minor complaint. K-Flay's awesome. We got Proof of Acts, never test required for shows there at the Vampire, 8 p.m. start. Plus, we got a local art and music show with Big Low, The Human Torch, Spicy Mayo, and C Music over at the Rhythm Room. I did see another listing, or it kind of looked like it cut off on the Rhythm Room's website. That might have been Cheeseburger Picnic. But yeah, the poster says Spicy Mayo, so plan according. Don't be promoting it if they're on it, so plan for it. Plus, Bite Me Bambi's music show, Wednesday stream. That's 8:30 on their Twitch, twitch.tv/BiteMeBambi. And then, Thursday, that is, I think, everyone's favorite drinking holiday. Things are starting to get somewhat normal. So, and got some awesome suggestions. Someone's going to do double duty here, though. Because first off, we got the Deadlies, which is made up of at least, 2 former members of the Bullocks, if you remember the Bullocks, with an X, the local, involving Jason DeVore from Authorities there. They're playing Miles to Nowhere and Ghost in the Willow acoustically over at the Rebel Lounge. Proof of accident test required. This one an 8:30 start. Now here's where it gets interesting, and bravo, Jason pulling this off. See, it's easy to jump between shows. I've always said. But Jason DeVore's going to be playing at Fibber McGee's. He's listed as 7:30 and 9:30 p.m. Over at Fibber's. So that, I think that math will work out with 2 openers, right? Go to both and find out. But those are some suggestions. And then also, they've got the Breakup Society. They're going to be playing St. Patrick's Day over at the Lost Leaf. They request you wear masks inside. 9 p.m. start for that one. We also got the Maine. They're down in Tucson with Happy Fits of Charlotte Sands at 191 Tool. Proof of Acts, never test required, and masks for that venue down there at 7 p.m. Plus, if you're hanging out at home, and just still maybe getting drunk, maybe get one of those growlers of yucca and just, no Lyft, no Uber. Just helping with suggestions. But the Wayback Sessions are with Atlas Pass over on their YouTube channel, so go check that out, 7 p.m. And let's see. Speaking of cool things that are St. Patrick's Day related and streaming, Flogging Molly's going to be streaming their St. Patrick's Day celebration, a live stream from the Hollywood Palladium. That one is at 9 p.m., according, if the site told me correctly. It said MST, so it might be 8 p.m. for us here in Arizona. Floggingmolly.veeps.com, though, if you're going to grab a ticket for that. It's $20 and go watch them and celebrate at home and still get your drink on and, that kind of stuff. Plus, Chris Murray's Bluebee live stream was always on his Facebook at 5 p.m. I adjusted that time, too. Ooh. It sounded weird at first. I've said it so long for the last couple months. But I assume he's going to have something little St. Patrick's themed for that. So really cool stuff. And then we roll into Friday. We got Aerial View back in town with Alibi, Badger Springs, and Gingeroo over at the Trunk Space. Trunk Space does require proof of acts, never test. 7 p.m. start for that one. Plus we got the 1-800s with The Villain's Kiss, Louis on Tour, and Wild Giants, who I need to go check out, so maybe I'll end up over at this one. They're over at Yucca Tap Room. Proof of accident test required for those shows. 9 p.m. start. Jerusa Funk at the Lost Leaf. Of course, masks they ask inside. But 9 p.m. start for that one too. Got Mystery Communicado. They're going to be up in Flax if you're looking for another Friday escape. They're going to be at the Mon EV 9:30 start. Plus, we got Coffin, Hotbox, Diva, Bleach, Bad Face, and They out at the Groundworks down in Tucson. Proof of X or negative test required for that one. 7 p.m. start. Plus, yeah, Friday mean Scott Kloffenstein streaming. And yes, at 9 p.m. once daylight savings adjustments happen. So yeah, there's a lot of awesome stuff. And wait until you find out about that Saturday. I mean, I might have shown something. Punk and Drublic, which has a venue change. So heads up on that right now. A venue change for Punk and Drublic. It is now in Southeast Mesa at a brand new park, but also, we'll see what happens. It sounds really cool to place that out though. But heads up for that because it's been 2 changes now, and it sounds like they couldn't do public gatherings at Scarazona for some reason now. So something fell through. But anyways, I diverted. There is some awesome stuff. Of course, this is all to my taste and what I think you should go check out. So there's always stuff that maybe you're into. Go and maybe you haven't seen a favorite band and you're like, or an artist, and you're like, if they're doing anything, they're going to be promoting it. Go check out their social media. Hopefully this jogs your memory to go check it out. And yeah, if they're not, then, well, hopefully I'll be able to tell you about when they are coming through. Because there's still some awesome stuff on the docket. And streams are further decentralized, but I have a couple sites, like the Veep site and I want to say Mandarin. There we go. Something like that. I was going to say Mandalorian. Regardless, yeah, there's some awesome stuff. Of course, we're going to do it. Be safe. Things are improving. So there's good news. Masks don't hurt, though. And don't be an asshole. Be nice if you see someone wearing a mask and you, for whatever reason, somehow disagree with whatever. But yeah. Anyways, be safe. Be considerate. Be nice. Have fun if you're going to go out to these shows because there's some awesome stuff. And if you're going to watch streams, have fun watching those streams. And I will see you guys next week. So take care.